Okay. So, how's it going? A little bit louder, sir? Sure. Also, if you press reset, it resets these and does the intro again. Which is kind of a cool intro, but yeah. Okay. So this is another Tiny Team game called Perfect Tides, Station to Station. Let's go. Fear no more, says the heart, committing its burden to some sea, which sighs collectively for all sorrow, and renews. Begins, collects, lets fall. Virginia Woolf. It's a cliche to begin with a quote. You know this, but you're a fool. Besides, in order to make good work that reaches past mere juvenalia, you must expel your stupidest words. All 1,000,000 of them. Put them down so they may die. Aw, cute. Your name is Mara. Whitefish. You lived on an island for most of your life. Now you spend your days in transit. I think you only have stupid words. Well, you gotta use all your stupid words up to then find the good words. It's the year 2003. Well, some of you kids aren't even born yet. You're a freshman at the State Uni of Creative Studios. Studies? In the city. The semester is almost over. It's a long commute. Oh. Oh hey, I've got you crashed. Yep, I was pretty zonked. Zonked? Where did that shit come from? The language evolves, you dick. Get used to it. Dinah? Nah, broke it Friday. Daniel? Or Danielle? Has been your friend since high school. These days, you might even call him your best friend. In fact, it's possible you chose to attend Sucks, an effortless decision you were repeatedly assured is the biggest of your life thus far. Because Daniel chose it. Daniel's instincts have rarely led you astray. You trust him to fill the gaps in your judgment, of which you fear there are many. I would have been 7, I think. I can make her something though. Sure. Alright, I'm out. Bye, darling. Later. Hey, Mara. Hiya. You are sheepish around Daniel's roommate, Gray. He is the most noticeably busy of all the people who actually live here. Sorry, excuse me. Okay. Fridge. Now, where did those eggs go? fridge is more crowded than you'd expect. You'll have to look closer. Use the right mouse button to inspect inside the fridge. Peering past the metropolis of Dale's pale ale cans, rolling rock bottles, and 3 different kinds of milk, you see the faint glimmer of an egg carton. Aha! You reach past the other contents of the fridge to retrieve your egg carton, which you soon discover is resting precariously on a bulk-sized jar of applesauce. Egg. Having found what you need from the fridge, and trying hard not to let your eyes fall on any other culinary atrocities, you close the door. Looks like you have an item in your inventory. Move your mouse pointer to the top of the screen or press Y. Egg. Pretty sure you bought these eggs last week, or was it the week before? Either way, they should still be fresh. You better cook them right away. You crack your remaining eggs directly into the frying pan. Immediately form a giant viscous mass. Want any roux? No thanks. If I ate this early in the day, I could surely perish. That's a relief. There's really only enough for you and Daniel. It's fine, we're roommates. Using a spoon, you effortlessly break the yolks, letting them merge with the whites as they cook. This creates a multicolour mixture as the different egg sections mix. You call this the confetti eggs method, because every bite is a celebration. But what if I want a runny yolk? Thanks. You're welcome. I call these confetti eggs because they look insane. They look like the contents of my brain, yeah. Oh. Sorry to hear that, Al. Walsh's class today. Yep. You going? I might skip, I don't know. Not really happy with my paper yet. That would be unfortunate. You find it easier to deeply engage with class when Daniel was there. An option? See you maybe later? Oh, you should come. It's more fun when you're there. It is? Yeah, dude, the whole discussion is more lively. But my paper's a mess. So's mine. Don't be a perfectionist. Alright, maybe. Go to class no matter what, of course. You can't be waiting around for Daniel to make up his mind. Finish the eggs as quickly as possible. Try to focus on your obligations for the day. You have to work a library shift and finish your paper before class. Oh right, you wanted to ask Daniel about a topic Walsh brought up in class recently. What was it? Never had an easy time holding on to your ideas, and now that you're in college, you're resolved to start writing them down. You bought a cute, tidy little notebook just for the occasion, and ever since you lost it, along with an equally cute pen, you've been taking notes on your phone. Here's where you store all of your personal contacts. It's looking pretty bare. Certainly you know more people than this. You'll just have to add more names as you encounter them. All of these are the topics you're trying to remember. Okay, so you've only collected one so far. If your pointer turns into a word balloon over a head, you can have a deeper conversation with them. To ask someone a question, press and hold the left click button until the balloon turns white. You can even ask yourself a question. Why not? We already talk so much. Now, what did you want to ask Daniel? Not a trustworthy character, if you ask me. Cute. Cute though. Daniel Davis. You went to high school with him, but spent years in separate worlds. The summer between junior and senior year, you got up the nerve to ask him to platonically watch Spirited Away with you. You've been hanging out ever since. He's a good friend, perhaps a better one than you. He asks about your interests even when he doesn't share them. He reads your writing and gives opinions that you trust. And he doesn't mind that you spend about half your week hanging out and crashing at his apartment. At least, he doesn't seem to. Actually, that's the main downside to your friendship with Daniel. You're often not sure how he's feeling. On occasion, you get the sense that he doesn't want you around and just won't say so. You've fallen into more than one spiral wondering what Daniel thinks of you. Thing is, every time you've had this crisis and put some space between you, he invites you out again, so you just crazy? That is inconclusive. Well, see you later maybe. Hey, can I come over later to collect my laundry? Need to bring it home to wash. Sure thing, door's always open. I've noticed, yeah. It's you, Mara Whitefish. You're 18 years old, and you want to be a writer. And according to at least one emotionally high-maintenance professor, you should already be calling yourself one. You're attending university in the city. Grew up in a small, semi-remote island, where you lived until about a year and a half ago. City and the mainland, from which you commute, still holds such fresh promise to you. You've not been back to perfect tides since you left. Hey, Rosetta. You take a moment to realize you're speaking to them, even though you've addressed her by name. Oh, hi Mara. Did I wake you walking through? Nope. Didn't even hear you moving when I woke. What did you guys get up to last night? Once again, Rosetta doesn't seem to realize you're speaking to her. Right? Oh, my friend. Didn't he had this gallery show in the village? We were at that, and then the after party, and then her friends laughed. Wow, sounds fun. You're once again jealous of Rosetta's social life. A life which seems so much richer, both culturally and materially, than your own. How is a small, winsome girl from the mainland so well connected? You mentally hum a few verses of the same old song about how you've chosen the wrong major, attended the wrong classes, bought the wrong sneakers, and bathed with the wrong 2-in-1 shampoo plus conditioner. Yeah, it was alright. I really wanted to be home earlier, working on my own piece. Can't all be parties, right? Yeah, those turkey sausages won't staple themselves to the wall. That's funny, Daniel. You should put that into one of your many spec piece scripts. So cool that you can paint. I sucked at it. You can do it if you try. Remind me and I'll lend you some of my supplies. What I'd really like is an invitation to one of those parties without having to learn how to paint. Isn't the fact that you're a writer enough? Sure, thanks. I will ruminate on that. Hey. New person. Given the heavy traffic of Daniel's apartment, it's no surprise that the bathroom is almost never unoccupied. Try and make yourself brief and evidence-free as possible. That is in the Fine Arts program at Sucks. though your humanities classes occasionally overlap. He is dating Daniel's roommate, Gray. Two of you get along, both being self-described shy girls who hated high school, although she carries herself reservedly and occasionally possesses a look of last-moment alive terror. You think she is very pretty. Although she doesn't officially live in this apartment, Rosetta is here at least as often as you are. This only contributes to the anxious feeling that you're pestering Daniel like a girlfriend without actually dating him. You comfort yourself with the knowledge that you spend a fraction of the time Rosetta does on personal hygiene and beauty, occupying the bathroom only long enough to relieve yourself and the thumb through the same 3 steam crinkled issues of juxtapose. Oh my god, there's a lot of words in this. Ooh, save. Save. Okay, let's see if we can get to do some other bits. Note. Note bridge. But not stupid, hide the curtain. Even in an environment where people come and go freely, there must be some boundaries. Okay. Could I ask Daniel about something before you go? But cool day if you don't. If a word balloon appears over a person, you can ask them a question. Press and hold the left click. I thought I did that already. Rosetta, great. Already scuffing over there. What? You can be honest, it's a dirty lie. Huh, you're both cahoots. In cahoots. How come? When majority of women agree on something, it's conspiracy, Daniel? Wait, how come? I didn't ask for this. You brought her phone. Damn. Hey, you okay? Saying like, hate that bitch to yourself. What am I missing? Oh, ask them about the city. Do you remember what the Welsh was saying about the city last week? Nope. Oh well. There's something about how living here used to be really nurturing if you were a rider getting started. Huh. But now Welsh says it's too expensive here and all the interesting parts of the city have been choked out, and we're basically living in the magic kingdom of piss. You're like, worried about that? Well, not super worried. I'm just sort of having a miniature crisis over it. Mara, she's wrong. There are things that Walsh is wrong about. Yeah, I know. What a convenient argument for Walshy. That all the good shit happened in the city when she was young. I hadn't thought of it like that. This is the best place in America to be a writer, hands down. How'd you know that? Because we're here, dingus. You like your classes, don't you? Yeah. School's all well and good, I just figured by now I'd, yeah? By now I would have made more connections, you know? Like, with experienced writers, editors, publishing people. Hate to break it to you, but that's not a city problem. If you want to meet people, you'd better start talking to them. But it's scary. Nah, it's not. Everyone loves talking, especially if it's a topic relevant to them. It flatters their intelligence. So I should talk to people only about their favourite subjects? How am I supposed to know what they like? Well, you might have to guess now and then, but the more you talk to them, the more they'll let you know. What if we're running out of things to talk about? Well, then you'd better get yourself some more talking points. Here's a free one for you. Movies. Can't go wrong. Everyone has a favourite. Oh my god, it's doing the old text type. Got it? I think so, but man... Yeah? This is why I became a writer, Daniel, so I wouldn't have to talk so much. Well, your first novel is shaping up great. My what? You know, 20,000 leagues up my ass. Hey! So rude. Oh my god. We saying the Matrix Reloaded or what? No, fuck yeah we are. You're worried it won't live up to its name? By its very nature, a sequel dilutes the power of the original? Nope. You? Not at all. It's a cool morning in the city. You feel a moment's regret for not packing an extra layer. But you've committed to dressing for warm weather, so your decision must stand. It's not like Mum is here to see the goosebumps in your arm. You exhale contentedly the words. Just enough time for a quick walk before work. See something you like? Yeah. I have no money though. Trade? We can trade stuff. Like a mass market paperback. Some cunts writing. I happen to have taste kit. Collect all manner of books and magazines, printed stuff. Bring me something interesting. Roger, roger. Actors? Oh no. The moon landing was a hoax. Ooh, pizza. Not that you wouldn't love to eat pizza for breakfast, nor would Express Pizza in their mercenary disposition hesitate to sell you a slice. But you've already eaten this morning. Hey Theo. Fish. What up, homegirl? Dress you the same way as years. It was a comfort for your anxiety. These days, it's a bit odd. They're a welcome sight, although they're very easygoing. Hang out on short notice. Their writing needs to be better, but you shouldn't critique. I'm not quitting, dude. Gonna work there all summer. You're killing me, fish. Doing anything fun? Actually. Noticeably Lois's voice, taking a conspiratorial note. Oh god. There's so many words, and my voice is dying from reading so much. You don't know their full name. They're just called Theo. You can double click as well. It's Adam. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Adam. What's up? Just thinking about you. Oh, I was just thinking about you. In truth, you were thinking about the paper you need to finish before work. But you've thought about Adam when you saw his name on the phone screen. So, it's not a total lie. You'd never totally lie to him. Are you already in the city? Yeah. I had to get here early. You decided a while back it would be best if Adam didn't know about your Habitual crashes at Daniel's apartment. It's just so much paperwork. So, they're dating someone? Wants to know where you are. Mostly male friends require even further clarification. Yeah. Unfortunate consequence of the distance between you and Adam sometimes feels as if you spend more time explaining the beats of your day than having a real conversation. Party. Party. School friends. Party. When do you want to talk then? Anything specific? No, I just want to talk. Miss you. Okay. Love you. Love you too. Going on my lunch break? No, I don't want to be in the rush. I'll talk when we can. Didn't think you were rushing, Adam, but it's true that you have a busy day ahead. Sorry, Adam. Love you, but bye. Bye. It's kind of funny adding them to the phone book. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Too pricey for every day. Wait, which way am I going now? Am I supposed to be going left? Oh my god, this whole time. Subway. No reason to go on the train right now. Everything you need to do in the day is right here in the neighborhood. Ain't the city life great? Hello, sir. Movies? No, movie I just saw the first time? What? Isn't necessarily a recommendation though. Because honestly, it's honestly more fucked up than you'd think. Bum, bum, bum. The city. West Coast. Bum, 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 bum. Why can't I run over there? Ah, it does want me to go up there. Okay. Government office in the freak out. Ba 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 bo. Anarchism. My god, so many people. Let's over this way. What's going on in there? Okay. Ba-ba. Okay. I may take this and swap over to another game. So, yeah. Alright. BRB. Oh wait, I've got to change. Turn that off, and then I can do... Whoop.